most weeks, this is my one experience of live music. And holy cow. Yes, right now. There's nothing like live music. No. I'd like to invite our storytellers to come forward. You can kind of line up behind me here. You can tell your stories in just a couple minutes. Do you ever feel like you're always in motion? Do you ever feel that you just don't have enough time? Now ask yourself, on a soul level, do you think that any of the spiritual masters that have ever walked the earth before or now ever felt like they were constantly harried, or that they needed more time? And if not, why not? What did they know that we can know? Many years ago, I went to a dog race. I've only been to a dog race once. And it saddened me. It saddened me because the entire event was based upon a fiction. Have you ever seen greyhounds race?
Yes.
They begin at a starting gate. And when the gate opens, what they see before them is a mechanical rabbit that's moving in front of them. And they're chasing the rabbit. They're chasing a rabbit they will never, that they can never catch. What's up with that? But they're dogs. They're dogs. We would never do something as foolish as chasing a rabbit we couldn't catch, would we? Would we? But now I want you to know, I am not talking about you. But there are some people on the planet who are chasing the future. They're chasing the future. And why? Why are they chasing the future? Because the happy ending, their happy ending is in the future. It's not now. It's not in this present moment. Why? Because this moment isn't good enough. It's not good enough. See, I know my story. I've got a great story, and it has a fabulous happy ending. And it is so much better than this. I mean, this is okay. But my story is far better, far grander than this. And it's almost here. I can almost see it. It's just out there. It's coming. Do you know anyone who's ever lived like this?
Yes.
Let's see, in our culture, we tend to like happy endings. We like happy endings in our books, in our movies, maybe even in our sermons. But we especially like happy endings in our own lives. So let's listen to some happy ending stories. one.
Me, I'm married to Brad Pitt, and I'm going to dress down today. But I'm a personal trainer, I have a live-in chef, and I have 4 nannies to take care of all those children, so they're no problem at all. I also have a body double, so that on those days when I'm just too tired to go on the red carpet with Brad, I have someone to fill in.
I'm a Fortune 100 CEO. I travel in my own private jet, my personal helicopter, and my Cadillac limo. I have 4 times more hair than Donald Trump, and 50 suits, all in different shades of gray.
I am a world-renowned pop, funk, hip-hop, soul singer who fills stadiums with adoring, screaming fans. I have my own perfume, clothing, and accessory lines. Madonna and Lady Gaga call me for advice.
I'm a Zen Buddhist monk. I take long, serene walks on high mountain paths, bathe in naturally warm spring waters, and blissfully meditate for hours on end. I'm on a first-name basis with His Holiness. Whenever he calls, I say, "Hello, Dolly."
I am both the quarterback and the field goal kicker for the Cleveland Browns. I get to eat 6,000 calories a day, and I can bench press 320 pounds. Yeah, 320 pounds. And furthermore, I led the team to win the 2013 Super Bowl. Woo, woo, woo.
Thank you very much. I'm here to tell you, I don't believe in happy endings. I don't believe in happy endings. I believe in happiness when? Now. I don't believe in joy later. I believe in joy now. I love those little girls' words. When I watch TV, I just see stories that are pretend. But when I go outside and I explore, it makes me want to go deeper within. How old is she? It makes me want to go deeper within. Our children always show us the way. And she was talking about literal TV shows. I know that. At least that's my belief. She's talking about real TV shows. But to me, those TV shows are also symbolic of whatever fictitious stories we're chasing. Stories of happiness and joy to come, that aren't here, that aren't now, that aren't present. It's just out there. It's maybe next week, possibly next month. The right job, the right mate, the spontaneous regeneration of hair. If that's what we're waiting for to be happy, our happiness will always be as elusive as that just out of reach wascally wabbit. Our happiness is now, or it's not. Many of you are know, I mean, some of you know and some of you don't, that my mom, 5 weeks ago, was first admitted to the hospital. She was suffering severe physical and cognitive disorientation. She couldn't stand stably at all. And she was not aware of what was going on around her. It would come and go, but it was pretty much not there. And she was transferred after a week to a rehab facility in Cleveland, where she's been the last month. And her symptoms have improved by more than half. But when whenever I would go to visit her, I most often find her sitting in her wheelchair reading a book. She's an avid reader. And she would often sense my presence even before we made eye contact. And she would look up and see me, and her eyes would emit that amazing divine light that they do. And she would say, "Dane, I was just thinking of you." Or she would simply say, "Dana." On another visit, I came in, and when I did, she was right in the middle of a therapy session. She was with her therapist and walking the hallways with the aid of a walker. And I walked up to her and said, "Hi, Mom." And she just looked at me and said, "Is someone taking me home tonight?" I said, "Not tonight, Mom. They have more work to do with you. You're getting stronger. You're getting stronger." She said, "This place is a hellhole." The therapist was standing right behind her. I said, "Mom," I said, "everyone I've met here seems to be really nice. And they appear to be really good at what they do." And she said, "I'm not saying they're not. But this place is a hellhole." On another visit, I'm sitting with her, and she was sitting in bed. She said, "You know what I want when I get home? A drink." My mom. Now, mind you, she doesn't drink anything but wine. I mean, she does drink wine, but she said a drink. I've never heard her say, "I want a drink" in bed. I got the emphasis.